Imagine sailing into a harbor and finding a kingdom made of iron.
The Atlantic carried us faster than any wind, but nothing prepared the Queen for what awaited us in Norfolk. As we entered the harbor, forests of cranes rose higher than the towers of Seville, and ships of iron, wider and heavier than any Castilian galleon, lined the piers. Row upon row of gray giants rested at the docks, while men and women in uniform worked machines that lifted burdens as if they were feathers. My men stood at the rail, but not with gaping mouths this time. They had seen Norfolk before, during their training. Now they returned, not as strangers, but as sailors of Spain, proud beneath our flag. Rodrigo grinned and whispered, "Capitan, this time the future sees us as brothers, not as beggars." But for Isabella, it was all new. She remained silent, her eyes wide, as she studied the ships and hulls. Finally, she whispered, "Is this still a harbor, or a kingdom of iron?" We were led ashore, past swarms of workers who moved like ants. There was no crown, no scepter awaiting us, only officers in plain uniforms. They greeted us briefly, asking nothing of birthright or title. I noticed Isabella take note of this, and her fingers tightened around the cross she carried. That very same day, I witnessed a scene that shook me. We were brought into a hall, where an officer was judged for breaking rules. No noble blood, no title shielded him. Men judged their own, and the sentence was spoken, without crown, without throne. Isabella watched in silence. In her eyes I saw not only wonder, but also thought, perhaps even unease. That evening, as we departed the harbor, the city blazed with light, brighter than any festival day in Castile. My men were quiet, but proud. The Queen remained thoughtful, as if she carried a weight heavier than gold. Today, Spain looked upon the future with its own eyes. My men carried the Castilian flag through a harbor greater than anything our world has ever known. And Isabella herself stood among the gray giants, seeing that here, order is not held by crown, but by law. Perhaps that is their true power, that even queens must learn a kingdom can be ruled without a crown.
Do you believe order without a crown is strength or danger? Leave a comment below and subscribe to follow Isabella's journey deeper into the new world.